of emails asking about updates from our guests. Most of them ask about the women involved in abusive relationships. There was one guest in particular that our audience emailed most about.
For the last 11 months, I've been in an abusive relationship. He chokes me. Because of that, I had 4 miscarriages. If I tell him I'm gonna leave you, he snaps.
Do not sit in my chair.
Yeah.
Throw that chair.
Yeah.
If you are the man that you think you are, you face me.
I don't even want to make it work no more.
Let's welcome Jasmine back to the show and find out what's going on in her life.
I decided to go back with him.
And there's something else you want to tell me, right?
I might be pregnant by him.
Let's bring out the great Tyrone, because Tyrone likes to sit his big butt down and not get up. Here comes the chair.
Sit the stage.
I can get that chair.
So you, no. Don't walk.
Don't touch me.
Don't walk
No,
away.
you're not going to put your hands on
No.
her. What don't you understand? She could be carrying a child that I'm not going to let you put your hands on. And you keep your hands to yourself. You think somebody's intimidated by you?
You in?
When did I
You all riled up?
Yeah, you're damn right I'm riled up. On the results of your pregnancy, Jasmine. Get off my stage. All right, let's welcome Jasmine back to the show and find out what's going on in her life. So last time you were here, we hear this horrible story. You're in this really abusive relationship. Tyrone, you're pregnant. He abuses you. You end up miscarrying 4 times. Is that correct?
Yes.
And at the end of the show, I said, what's the decision going to be? You can walk out and be with Tyrone and go out. We're going to help you and get you a whole new start in life. And you picked going on with a new life without Tyrone, right?
Yes.
And what's happened since the end of that show?
Well, since the end of that show, I had broke up with him. I stopped being with him for a while. But then he started showing me that he was going to change. Like, I saw him job hunting and looking for a job, so I decided to go back with him.
Because he looked for a job.
I mean, that showed to me that he was actually trying to change.
Do you really think him looking for a job, the way he talks about, first of all, women in general, but you in particular, the woman he supposedly loves, that he's supposed to take care of, the things, the way he'd say about you?
To me, it looked like he was making an effort to try to make something work out with me. So I decided to go back with him. But did it work out because
well, I want to know what things what did he do? I want to know specifically what he did where you said, okay, I'm going to give you another shot.
When I went around him, we didn't get into as many arguments. You didn't get into as many arguments. We got into arguments, but it didn't turn into a physical fight like it normally would. So I decided, okay, he's showing me he's changing, he's making an effort, I'm going to give him a second chance. But it didn't work out because a week later, we had to go to the laundromat. He asked me to wash his clothes. And we had gotten into a verbal argument because the clothes wasn't drying fast enough for him and he was ready to go home. So he snatched me off of the counter.
Okay, the clothes, he was ready to go home, but the clothes weren't drying fast enough for him.
Yes. So we had got into an argument about that. And by the time they got done, he was mad that I wanted to fold them. So he smacked me in my face and we got into an argument again on the way home, and I told him that I was going to leave and go home, and he got mad about that and told me that if I wasn't back in 10 minutes, that he was going to come find me, he was going to hurt me. And I went back, of course. A week later, we had got into another argument about I had to let him hold some money, and I told him, can I get it so I can go home, because I was tired of arguing with him, and he didn't want to give it up, so I took his wallet from him. And he just started, every time I would try to walk somewhere or something, he would like kick me in my leg to try to get me to fall on my face. And after that, I just told myself, like, I need to do something in my life that's going to change, because last time I had came on the show, I made it so that I was trying to change him, but then I noticed that he's not the one that needs to change, that it was me. I need to do something for myself to get me away from him. Because
Tyrone likes to sit his big butt down and not get up. Here comes the chair.
Do not come off the stage.
I can't get that chair.
She could be carrying a child that I'm not going to let you put your hands on her. You keep your hands to yourself. You think somebody's intimidated by you?
You in?
When did I
You all riled up.
Yeah, you damn right I'm riled up.
Yeah.